What's up, gamers? I'm back with more Starfield. I just stopped the last episode about 15 minutes ago, and I honestly had no plans to play any more of this tonight. I had some stuff I needed to take care of. Um, I'm
Yes?
so interested in seeing where the main story goes. I'm gonna procrastinate on the stuff I should be doing, and I'm gonna play another couple hours and see where the main story leads me. But before I do,
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
what? I suppose
Something
that
you need?
station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point. I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point. That was a really odd thing for him to say. What is he... The eye! The eye! That must be where I got this marker on my thing from. I'm so interested in what this is, but it says like level 50 when I click on it, so I don't want to get myself killed being dumb. Alright, well, there's some connection to Constellation with the eye. I wonder what he means by it's paid for itself at this point. So I went down to the basement here before, and I was remembering that one of the things that had me rushing back to play more of this game before I forget it is I explored this whole basement and checked it out, and there's like some crew quarters down here, probably for the members of Constellation that aren't like high enough rank to warrant one of the upstairs apartments, although I feel like everyone I've met so far has one of those upstairs rooms. And there's storage and like and other stuff down here and workbenches, a bunch of workbenches in that room. I do want to try modifying one of my weapons soon. I think it's about time to try and learn how that system works. But I remembered that one of the first places I saw a master lock, but just decided not to add it to my notes, was right here in the basement of the lodge. And it's like an armor case. And this armor, this like spacesuit or whatever inside here looks pretty cool. Like, I only recently, well, it wasn't too long ago, I gained the ability to do master locks, so I feel like it isn't even considered stealing for me to do this one. So, yeah, let's see what's in here. I'm actually really curious about this. Yeah, I think this will work. And then this one at the bottom here, right? Ooh, no. Not that one. This one at the top? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, this fits here. We want to do that, though? Actually, yeah, it looks like it pairs well with this one down here, right? Yeah? And then this? Wait. Ooh, that was a bug. That was weird looking. Well, the game's telling me that none of the available lockpicks work on this ring, so I've clearly messed up. Auto slot? Never worked for me. Well, shoot. Until our Digipick stocks get a little more robust, I think we're going to continue being a scummy save loader to make sure we don't waste too many of them, because I've only got 3, and last time I did a master lock, it actually took 2, which reminds me, I want to keep track of this. I have 3 Digipicks on me right now, right? I want to see how many I have left when I finish this. It says Digipicks 3 right there. Alright, do we have one that's just 2? Yeah, we do. Here. I hate using a single one so early. But I don't see that we have much of a choice here. Eh. Do I really want to use another single one? Yeah, it looks like we've got a few different options for the inner ring, so yeah, let's do it. So this would leave, oh yeah, perfect, and then this one, right? Whoops. Alright, mannequin, what do you have for me? Mark 1 pack, Mark 1 space helmet, Mark 1 space suit. Holy crap, actually. I was like, oh, these are kind of garbage because, like, they don't have any blah, blah, blah. But holy crap, look at this. I think these are all upgrades, at least in the damage reduction from the ones I have on. Oh my goodness. What? Am I crazy? 120? These look slick as shit too. Look at this. I mean, I'm gonna hate losing Chameleon and Automatic. I'm probably gonna die a bunch losing Automatic, although maybe I'll need to use med packs automatically less if I have on such good armor. Goodness, I can't believe I've been sleeping on this for, I've had the Master Lock for a minute now. I can't believe I've been sleeping on. I don't know that I like the skip capacity thing anyway. Like minus 15% incoming melee damage, but like this increases my physical resistance by 15% at least, I think. And look at that energy and EM resistance too. Yeah, I mean, I can't not wear these. Like 20% more oxygen capacity, that's great and all, but wow. Wow. I mentioned wanting to try out modding. I think, you know, this is the perfect spacesuit to mod, right? Because it has nothing on it. So what happens if I click on, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be not dumb and I'm gonna save my game before I start clicking on things in a workbench with a system I don't understand. Alright. Time to do some experimentation. What happens if I click on the spacesuit? Slot 1. Okay, ballistic shielding. Increases the physical negation even more. EM shielding, energy shielding. I mean, why? Like, is there a way to unlock? Oh yeah, actually, I know there is. Hold on. I was just thinking to myself earlier, in fact, I may have even commentated on this, that there's just not many skills that I care about in any of these trees, to be perfectly frank. Like, I'm kind of done. Like, I want to keep increasing my stealth. I want to work on... there's a bunch of stuff in the combat tree, to be fair. I want to work on rifle. I might want to do shotgun. I might want to do pistol. Increases accuracy and range. Mark up to one enemy within 25 meters that damages you. Even sniper certification might be fun. Increases critical hit chance with non-automatic ranged weapons. I mean, that'd be good for, like, if I want to go into, like, a stealth sniper type build. Armor penetrate. Like, there's a ton of stuff in the combat tree, to be fair. But I think... spend 4 more points in science them. Oh yeah, just the spacesuit design. See, that's where things get rough. And weapon engineering are both on tier 2 of science. Outpost engineering, chemistry, astrophysics. And special projects. Well, it seems like the stuff I would really want are these two, and they're on tier 2 of science. So I need to spend 4 points in these. Increases grav jump range of jump drives. I guess that's not... I mean, everything in this game is a loading screen, so like I can't imagine a scenario where... like like, am I really going to spend skill points to... yeah, you say it, me. Am I really going to spend skill points to, like, see less loading screens? Because it feels like that's what this is asking me to do. Get more common and uncommon inorganic resources from surface objects. Again, like, I feel like I've got so many... I've got a whole row of chests in my house full of resources. And when I don't have a resource that I need some of, I can just buy it at the general store. I don't feel like it's that good of a thing to be able to get more common and uncommon inorganic resources from surface objects. Med packs, trauma packs, and emergency kits restore 10% additional health and 10% faster. That is not useless. Granted, that's not useless. Resources required to craft items and complete research projects is reduced by 10%. Not useless, but again, I feel like that's just saving me money, maybe time. Adds an optional zoom to the hand scanner and scan distance is increased by 20 meters. That's actually useful for surveying planets and stuff. Well, I mean, it's called surveying the skill. I do have skill points right now. Can I click on this without spending one? I think so, right? So these all just increase the amount that the med packs, trauma packs, and emergency kits supply. And this just super powers up the scanner. So I'd really just need to focus on one of these to get down to tier 2. Oh. I just realized I got my piloting up. Oh, right. This just unlocks the ability to pilot Class B ships. See, I don't know that I'm ever gonna... I mean, maybe someday I'll want to be able to have crazy ships, but... I'm not there yet. I haven't really felt the, like, benefit to having a crew or having a bigger ship. I'm sure there are benefits I'm not thinking of. The only thing I can think of, though, is bigger cargo hold. And maybe that is the main thing. But it's available to me. I mean, I could spend my thing here. Especially if I'm going to get in any space battles. It'd be good to keep progressing this, but... This also, like... Expenseless fuel, like, so I can boost more. It regenerates faster. It can boost more and regenerate faster, like... I haven't been to too many planets yet with crazy terrain or, like... found too many hard to reach places that I wanted to get to. I mean, this is sexy because it increases the cargo hold on my ships. But I feel like I could just get a cargo hold upgrade or get a better ship. I guess that's where this comes in. Anyways, I don't mean to be spending so much time on the skills menu. I just... Well, does it let me look at the... Like, if I click on this... Oh, it does. Interesting. Alright, so rank 4 of this is useless. Well, not useless, but, I mean, meh. But ranks 1 through 3 seem to increase my ability to, like, make my armor better. And I'm guessing the weapon engineering is around the same. Yeah, the same stuff. Oh, no, but the weapon engineering does have a relevant rank 4. You can detect uncommon inorganic resources on planet and moon surfaces and more information about ships in space. I feel like I haven't gotten to the point where I need super exotic ingredients, but I feel like this maybe goes hand in hand with these two. I mean, now that I've got this fancy spacesuit, I want to mod it, but I also kind of feel like worried that if I mod it with less than the top tier stuff, that maybe you can't change mods later. Actually, that's a good point. That's a really good point. This is my automatic calibrated deep mining spacesuit. If I click on this... Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Oh, how interesting. So mods are completely separate and different than this like automatic calibrated. Like these like I guess special attributes. Interesting. So I bet like I've got to assume that the improved mods just like give me better ballistic shielding, or like I gain a mod that increases my protection against thermal, airborne, corrosive, and radiation by a ton, or something like that. That makes me less interested in pursuing that. Okay, then. Alright, that's enough shenanigans. I didn't mean to get
Feel free to
distracted
help
for that
yourself at
long
the bar.
from the
I don't drink, but I feel like if
mission
I
at
did,
hand. Holy crap, I just
that would be a
wasted
good
20
time.
minutes messing around with all that. Where'd Sarah go? I'm ready now, Sarah. I'm sorry. I keep teasing you. Oh my god, she's actually gone. Oh, she's up there? Maybe? Sarah, how do you like my new... Oh, she's sleeping. That's awkward. Screw it. I know NPCs don't mind when I do this, so I might as well do it. Sorry to interrupt your beauty rest, but
Whenever
about
you're
that
up
mission
for
you
it,
mentioned
we have work
a
to
million
do.
episodes ago. Right.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
UC Vanguard. Have to admit I'm excited. My first mission for you. Good, a chance to learn more about the United Colonies. Legwork never pays off quite the way you expect. The UC Vanguard? Other people have artifacts?
We
Yeah, let's
have
put
to
that.
assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
She says something interesting right then that really sparked a lot of connections in my mind about how like we can't be the only ones to have stumbled upon this strangeness. Like, if someone else found an artifact, all signs point to the first person who interacted with it having that same vision, I guess would be the right word, that I've had and that Barrett has had. And clearly, if you put at least 3 of these objects together in the same place,
You're
they
awfully
start
quiet.
putting on a light show and floating around. The UC
A
Vanguard?
volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space.
Yeah, I knew that. I
They're
just wanted to hear you
always
take
looking
on
for
them.
recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
I mean, I feel like this is an interesting dialogue choice. I don't feel like this is in character for my playthrough. And I feel like this is kind of silly to say. Yeah, sure. Legwork never pays off quite the way you expect.
You've done this before, eh? Wise words. We watch each other's backs. We'll be fine. But it's not
Nice.
just that.
I'm
I
glad I
want to
chose
take
that.
this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going
That's
to be
fair.
sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Sarah will be locked as your follower if you continue. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've thought about it. I think it's time. It's time to stop with the shenanigans. And, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else
You
I
in
want to
deep
take care of
thought
first.
or something?
There are a couple a few stones I want to turn over, but I think it's fine for me to turn them over with her by my side. So let's do it. Got it. You and me until we get
We'll need
that
to head to
artifact.
Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood. Sounds reckless. An organization should have rules. What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get... Yeah. I mean, she's basically saying do what you will, just don't cause trouble for us because we are based in New Atlantis, and it would be inconvenient if we had to relocate to where your house is. Okay, understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
We shall. Sarah Morgan can't be dismissed until blah, blah, blah. Sarah Morgan is available for your crew. Interesting. But I don't have to make her part of my crew? And she's just going to follow me, right? Like, I don't have to say goodbye to my adoring fan, do I? Because that would make me sad. Crew? Ooh. Oh, okay. I see. Holy crap. I feel like I should assign her to the Frontier just because of those stats alone. Like astrodynamics and laser is going to improve my jump drive. Lasers is going to improve my laser damage, I believe. Like besides Vasco improving my shield systems and my EM weapon systems, I actually don't think I have EM weapon systems. But no one else improves my... I mean, it sucks, but like my adoring fan, honestly, is the weak link here. I think for now, I'm going to leave her unassigned. Oh, look at this. See how Vasco and my adoring fan have these symbols next to her? She's like an elite crew member. But it sounds like she's only gonna follow me around temporarily, maybe. So I don't want to... Yeah, we're just gonna leave things as they are for now and see how that works out. Alright, Sarah. I can tell by the fact that everyone's crawling into bed that it's like the middle of the night. But let's... oh my goodness, you startled me. The way the NPCs in this game follow you around is kind of weird. Scripted really weird. So now I know... Well, whatever, let's go. I was going to say, I know the mass building's in the same district. Like, this is the mass district that the lodge is in, so it should just be a little walk over there in the middle of the night. I doubt her contact there is going to be happy with us just waltzing on in the middle of the night, and just, like, would he still be at work even? Man, it looks like that ship almost crashed into the building. That'd be crazy. Be cool if like a Crimson Pirate ship just like crashed into the UC building as we were walking up to it, and we had to like fight a bunch of pirates who were trying to like stage an attack on the heart of New Atlantis in the United Colonies. I think I've lost the beat here. 36 meters down that way. I feel like I've almost certainly gone the wrong way then. Well, I guess all boost packs work that way. I just never noticed. I will say one thing that annoys me about the boost packs is when you initiate the boost, it like stops your upward momentum from a jump and even seems to drag you down a little bit first. So it's like most of the boost is already wasted just from using one. I am so confused about how to get there. Oh, you know what will tell me? Is my scanner. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice this option. Where are you? Oh, citizen. Ooh, Aegis
We don't
agent?
know each other. Trust me.
Oh, okay. I wonder what Aegis is. I mean, so Aegis or Aegis, however you want to pronounce it, is it means shield. Time to use one of my 2 remaining digipicks.
Well,
To get 3 sealant, really,
that
game?
lock didn't last very long.
It wasn't stealing. There was no crime symbol on that, okay? Someone just left a locked box sitting out here in the middle of the walkway next to some graffiti. And I was just picking the lock out of curiosity. Nothing untoward happened. Yeah, I'm gonna need this to find my way because I'm a wee bit lost here. Residential just heck? Wait, where's the quest marker again? Over there? I'm so confused. I'm gonna jump down over here and see what happens. Yeah, okay, we're going there. But like,
Then I realized my tank's sprung a leak. I'm stuck. And the only place close enough to land. Wait. You're not suggesting. Tolement 2. Terramorph heavy. So, I sat down, grabbed the highest caliber weapon I've got, and start walking. Boom.
If that had actually happened, you wouldn't be standing here.
No lie. Hell, you're welcome to go ask around the marine outpost I stumbled into. They're the only reason I'm still breathing.
Set foot on that death trap. I think I'll just take your word for it.
that sounded like an interesting enough story that it might produce a quest. So I decided to head back over and listen in. Certainly an interesting story, but no quest.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
I feel like I don't have an appointment. Do we have an appointment, Sarah? See, you have your gun drawn too. I'm sure they feel really comfortable with us walking in here with their guns drawn.
Yes? You needed something?
Oh, I can work for Mast. I'm looking for work. Know of anyone who needs a hand?
Most of Mast's employees have extensive training in their specific areas of expertise. But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room. The Vanguard's open to anyone who can fly.
Yeah, I'm not interested in joining the UC, but thank you for getting
Enjoy
that
your time
quest on
in
my
New
log in case I
Atlantis.
ever decide to change my mind. Oh, that's actually the person we're going to talk to right now. I hope I don't accidentally join the Vanguard now. Sorry about that. Sneeze caught me off guard and I had to pull my nose real quick.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Yeah, no thank you. Yeah, I'm not even going to say maybe later. No thanks, I'd rather chart stars than fight wars. 100% true.
Whoa, where have I heard that line before?
Ah, I say the same thing every time John tries to get me to re-enlist.
Re-enlist.
I'd surrender. Can't blame me for trying, right? All right, here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Interesting. He probably doesn't know what it is, so I'm not going to say this. This is interesting. I don't remember Sarah mentioning that we had a budget to like make offers, but she did like they did pay for a whole like mining cover operation to recover one of them. I know they've got that rich guy helping out, so I assume this is something we could do. Oh yeah, I get to have questions. Yeah, wait, what's wrong with the Sol
Lowest
system?
posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Okay. So when I've been in the Sol system a couple times now. I've gone to the moon, and all that was there was like the remains of the Apollo landing site. I went to Earth, and all that was there is like a single skyscraper in London, apparently. I did not try going to Venus or Mars. It sounds like there might be like a UC outpost on Mars, which is kind of neat. So I hope this quest takes me there, because that sounds very interesting. Who's this Mora?
He goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
If he's on patrol, he could be putting our item at... No, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, okay, I guess... we'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make him a good offer for it. I'm not offering anything, but we, speaking as the, like, as Constellation.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Thank you for your help, John. We're off to Sidonia then. A bar in a spaceport. Sounds like home. Anything you can tell me about Sidonia? Did Mora say where he found this ornament is? I'm really interested in this. Was it like also buried in the strata of some planet?
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
I see, so we may not find the actual origin of it. He may just have found it somewhere else. Which would mean that he wouldn't have had the visions. It makes me wonder why he'd be talking it up, since it just looks like a hunk of metal to most people. But maybe he did find it himself, and he has had the vision. Anything you could tell me about Sidonia?
Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Fair. Sidonia on Mars then, I guess? Maybe? Thank you for all your help.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
No, brother.
Okay, fair.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Yeah, no thanks. With friends like that, who needs enemies? Ask about Moira and Sidonia. Okay, Sarah, I guess we're going. Going to the Sol system. And I'm guessing I don't have to actually walk anywhere to get there. Where hope is built. Oh yeah, right. We'll get back to that. Where's this quest? In fact, where have all my oh, here we go. Set course. To Mars? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a city in Mars. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Pre-
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
Oh wow. I don't have any of that.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
I think Sarah said something, but like, she got cut off by the loading screen, so I don't know what she was trying to say. So this is what Mars looks like from space, huh? First of all, let's scan it. Second of all, let's zoom out real quick. I feel like it's time for me to do a little... Wait, what is this? Oh cool, they count Pluto. That makes me happy in a weird way. And Charon. Alright, I want to do a little clicking around real quick to see what kind of stuff exists. Forgotten Mech Graveyard on Venus? That sounds cool as shit. Not gonna forget that's there. That sounds really fun. Here's Jupiter. I feel like probably it's moons or what I want to be clicking on actually. Callisto. Civilian Outpost. Europa seems to have something special. Europa's actually very interesting. Okay, Europa has nothing special? Well, what is this then? Guess the world may never know. Ganymede? Nothing. Io? Ooh, this is something. Deserted Biotics Lab. Callisto, Civilian Outpost. Abandoned Mech Graveyard, wow. Really want to check that out. I want to go look at Saturn. What's this on Titan? Ooh, yeah, this has something special. New Homestead? New Homestead. I want to check that out. That sounds really cool. Let's go to Saturn. I mean, obviously nothing because it's a gas giant. Don't be silly. Uranus or Neptune, sorry. Triton. Oh, there's Uranus. Ariel, Oberon. Umbriel. Civilian Outpost. I guess it has these little mini dot like the ellipses. If there's something there worth seeing, which means I want to zoom into Charon, which apparently has something. Science Outpost. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's land on... Oh, Phobos? Does that have anything? Oh no, of course it's just a rocky. Alright, Mars it is. To Sidonia. What else we got on Mars? I see a couple icons. Fracking station. Mars Mech Factory. And another fracking station. Alright, new city. Wow, this is all just built right on the surface of Mars. The person there. Ship there. What was that? Ship landing. Over there. That looks cool. Lots of solar panels, I guess. Someone firing a gun? Okay, I'm curious. Let's go. Oh.
You shooting
Need
at
some help?
ghosts now?
No, I'm not. Oh, I guess everyone's wearing a spacesuit here.
Heat leeches in the engines, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid 5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Mining colony of Sidonia. Oh, it's a mining colony. Established 2112 by Deimos Star Yards Incorporated to advance industry and security for humanity throughout the galaxy. To the main airlock. Oh, so there is an inner Sidonia where we don't have to wear our space helmets. Hold on, Sarah. I get that that's where we're supposed to go, but I want a good look at things here. Like, I really love the scale of everything here. It's really cool looking. Oh, look at this. There's people way down there. There's a large part of me that's tempted to just jump off this cliff and see what's going on down there. A large part of me. Oh, I'm fighting the urge right now. Ugh. Alright, Sarah, let's go in here before I change my mind.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Oh, it's underground. So we're gonna take like a lift down. yeah, look, she's already built on her spacesuit. Welcome to Sidonia, humanity's stepping stone to the stars. Notice security monitoring on premises. You are being watched. Welcome to the United Colonies. Haha.
That tracker agent was looking around for help with something. Told her I couldn't do it, but maybe someone else can.
Oh my. It's gonna be one of those places, huh? Where every 2 feet a guard says something offhand
We
and
run a
I
tight
have
ship
any
here on
questions.
Sidonia. Anyone who steps out of line, well, they learn never to do it again.
What's up, Booth?
Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me.
Okay. Booth, just Booth? Is that a nickname or something?
As much as someone's last name is a nickname, friends, acquaintances, and other locals call me Booth. You can call me Sergeant Booth.
Is there a lot of crime in
Not if I've got
Sidonia?
anything to say about it. For real, though.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working or if it's because of the military presence, but crime's pretty low. We get the occasional drunken brawls,
Yeah, I think
petty
the
thefts
latter,
and stuff, but Sidonia ain't exactly a hotbed of crime. We're not Neon.
Man, everyone shit talks Neon. I can't wait to go there.
Stay out of trouble.
Stay
Yeah.
away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Or at least, don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
Sixth Circle, huh? Well, golly gee, now all I want to do is go to the Sixth Circle, whatever the heck that is. CDR Vincent Woodard.
Welcome to Sidonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars. I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a minor crime or misdemeanor, see him. But if there's something I can help you with, feel free to ask.
Interesting. The Red Devils, we kind of heard a little bit about them. They were brought in to work with the bio-warfare or xeno-warfare division that was behind enemy lines and all that. I'm going to ask him for his take on them, though.
Only the finest bunch of soldiers to ever grace the UC with their service. Of course, I may be biased as a Red Devil myself and head of the program. Well, former, I should say. Program's been defunct since the armistice that ended the colony wars. It put a stop to any and all xeno-warfare. I fought to keep them operational here, but the top brass concluded that without their unique alien bioweapon training, there was no need for a separate elite soldier program.
Well, he just told me he did, so I'm not going to ask that stupid question. What can you tell me about this
Small,
city?
it's dusty, it's old, but it's home. It may not be anything fancy, but I couldn't dream of living anywhere else.
That's cool. I'm glad you like it here. Heard from someone else that people only want to leave Mars. No one wants to come here. Inspection soon. Get it together, people. Record source, record type. I've seen this exact graphic, this exact asset before. I knew if I looked at pictures on the walls and whiteboards, I'd eventually find some
Sidonia
immersion
can
breaking
have a depressing effect on
asset
some
reuse,
people.
and there it
Make sure to
is.
get yourself help
Time to
before it
run.
becomes a problem.
Sorry?
I have no
What do you mean there's
404
no work?
hours without
Yeah, do you have
accident.
any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend it.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. But there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work. You
Come
got
on,
the look
forget
of a
it. Let's
miner
get out
about
of
you.
here.
Maybe when the
Maybe
new
it's not too late
contracts
to catch a
finally
ride back
open up,
home.
you'll give it a go.
What is this?
Yeah, you're right. Screw this.
I know you were counting on that Sidonia hazard pay. We'll find something else.
Yeah, I hope.
I sure
Just
hope
keep
this
me well
hearing
here.
loss isn't permanent.
Because of the hazards. They have a mission board. Are these special Sidonia missions? No, this is just UC stuff, right? Parcels and mail to Jemison? I mean, I'll be going back to Jemison eventually. Destroy a couple Crimson Pirate ships. I mean, usually these don't have any sort of timer on them, but I know deliveries sometimes do.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation
What?
occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What in the hell?
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
That's crazy.
A friend offered me a nice cushy office job, but I'm making double out here in the Sidonia mines. Joke's on them.
Where we first met, wasn't it?
Yeah, hazard pay, huh? Stay vigilant. Stay
Careful
alive.
near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
600 and 1800 local time.
Oh wow, look at all this.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy.
UC Security Office, S1, that must be where I am right now. The Broken Spear, S2.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you
Starters
see
Engineering,
anything
S3.
suspicious.
Trade Authority Outpost. UC Exchange, Reliant Medical. UC Office of the Governor General. I mean, all this notation means nothing to me.
So I've got some news
I
for
would guess
you. My partner
S
and I,
means
we're
surface,
expecting.
maybe. LL means lower level, maybe.
It won't be for a while.
Well then, what can I do you for?
Nothing. I have a quest to talk to you, but I'm not going to do that right now.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking me if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
Oh no. Are you stalking me to give me missions? Is that what's happening? I want to go down here, but I'm concerned I won't be able to find my way back up. Oh, I'm supposed to go ask the bartender about the person we're here for.
Just because the governor's
Alright,
office
here's
is
my
right
plan.
out there on the main level. The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
Lower levels, LL. Alright, I feel like doing something stupid before I plow forward with this quest and get involved in a whole new activity. I'm gonna pop doing something stupid save. How do you? Hello! Oh!
hope nothing bad happens today. Am I in your way? Sorry.
Do you like being a miner?
No. Oh, I mean, was that too frank? I don't know. I mean, the job pays well, but it's dangerous and hard work. I hurt myself a lot, too. I'm definitely looking forward to my contract being up so I can leave. But I don't really know what I'll do after. Oh, man. This is all so stressful.
You seem a little nervous. Are you okay?
I guess I am. The thing is, I get injured on the job a lot. Nothing too serious. I've lost a few fingers and toes and stuff. And, well, I have to go see Dr. Flynn a lot for treatment. I'm pretty sure she's annoyed and sick of seeing me. I don't blame her. I've been thinking about writing her a letter of apology, but I have no idea where to even start. I don't want to come across as weird or annoying.
That sounded like it was leading up to a quest, but I don't know. If I see that doctor around here, I'll try to remember that Waylon wants to thank her.
Goodbye.
Looks like that maybe leads back up, but I jumped down here for a reason. I may even jump down further. Since I'm trying to do stupid things, after all. How about you? Are you also a named NPC? Miner.
Sometimes I feel like I deal with robots.
Don't you hate it when your suit rides up?
Kind of thought this might be the case. There's an entrance down here. Four zero. Wait, did this take me back up? It did just take me back up.
How about that Martian weather, huh?
Uh-huh. Alright, time to be even more stupid. Oh, bugger, it's a big old dead end. Oh well, I don't know what I was expecting. Thought maybe some Easter egg or secret might be down here. But every time I think that that's the case, or might be the case, I end up disappointed. It looks like these rocks are positioned to allow me to boost back up there, but I'm sure I can use fast travel to save myself a little bit of time here. They've just got that marked off as explored already. Yeah, fast travel will be there. Alright, I got that out of my system. It needed to be done. Now I can move on and do the main story. I think I'm gonna mainline the main story. Like, I'm not gonna... Like, I know I've already, like, accidentally picked up 100 quests here, but...
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Ships. People call me a brand
keep them holstered at all times. Yeah, my weapon is not holstered right now, so... right, this way. I think I'm going to,
Don't want to get yourself with a loose grip on your equipment.
Just go from point A to
Deimos
point B with
Staryards
this
may be the
quest.
first major ship manufacturer,
distracted.
but that doesn't mean we haven't kept up
I haven't
with
had
the
a day
times.
off in 3 years.
While
and
I
I
may
wrote the
technically
damn
work in
time off
HR,
policy.
Tia's really the one to see for any work concerns.
I get that you all have names, but you need to not talk over each
I've
other.
warmed
Let's talk
up to Mars since I came here.
Do you really
Hello there. Do I know you?
work together to save
Nope.
that research facility? Are you kidding?
No, I'm just striking up a
I
conversation.
see. Well, I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Staryard's corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office likely deals with me at some point. I suppose I'll be seeing you around.
Yeah, I've been wondering this. What is Deimos Staryard's relationship to the UC, or with the UC?
We've been contracted with the UC for decades to provide military-focused crafts for the entire fleet. It makes sense that they trust us, as Deimos is
you're
the
like
oldest standing ship
GE or
manufacturer
Boeing.
in the settled systems. We were responsible for some of the major advancements in grav drive technology since the early days of its existence, so our legacy is strong.
Guess that makes sense. Like, whoever was the first one to like manufacture a faster-than-life travel method on a large scale would become just completely dominant, drive out any competition in the industry. What do you do here?
I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operations, such as the Star Yard itself, and the mining operations here on Sidonia. Deimos
make
Star
sense.
Yards
They probably
Corporation
use
is a
some of the materials
complex
mine here.
entity, given that the different
their,
divisions have different
manufacture.
goals and priorities. My job is to make sure those are all in alignment.
Coordinator.
Well, that's enough for today. Many people think psychology is only good for treating
Let me just finish sending
emotional
this.
trauma. But it's a
And
great way to prevent it in
let's
the
get the
first
heck
place.
out of here. Another long day. At least I've got more than enough work to complete before I can go home. Go me.
Worker satisfaction has been trending upwards recently. Taking their psychological concerns into account has played a part in that.
Like I finally got to hear their lines without them talking over each other. Jack. Just Jack. All right, Jack the bartender, we're looking for someone. No, I don't care about this. That has nothing to do with anything, but... I guess I'll ask.
Only that I didn't care much for them getting disbanded years ago, and I don't care much for the rumors they're coming back someday.
Any local rumors?
Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything.
Oh, that's fair.
You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust.
45 years, you look great for your age. I mean, I guess I see a little silver in that hair, but goodness. You're right, I meant no offense.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You give respect, you get respect. I'm glad you understand.
I'm looking for a Vanguard named Mora.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol, hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Wait, the blackest sea?
You got another word for it,
He means outer space.
ma'am?
I mean, I don't care about the Vanguard, but we could track him down if you know his patrol route.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing.
Oh God, but what?
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
You want me to pay off his tab? Wait, whoa. First of all, I don't understand why, like, if he's missing and I find him, then that means, like, if he never comes back, then his tab is just forfeit for you. If he's missing and I find him, then at least he's still alive and well. He can eventually, someday, pay off his tab, right? You seemed genuinely concerned about him mere moments ago, and then as soon as I suggest, oh, I'll go find him, no problem. You're like, yeah, well, if you want that information, pay off the dude's tab. Shut the f. And why did Sarah, like, offer that, basically? And then the tooltip disappeared, but basically it said that when I'm with someone, like a companion, like Sarah, she can speak on my behalf, or speak instead of me, basically. And it shows her in parentheses, or in brackets, actually. I think it said parentheses, but those are brackets. And the thing she wants to say, apparently, is skip to the part where you admit you're lying.
Just gonna stand there with your mouth open?
I can be like, I need a way to make cash that got any work, which might give me like a secondary mission. But if this guy's lying or like being scammy, then I don't want to work for him. I mean, this is why we worked on our persuade skill before doing the main story. So I'm, most tempted to select this. He could need help. You shouldn't put a price on that. In fact, that's my feelings on this. So
come on, life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me?
Damn right I'm gonna persuade the heck out of you with my amazing persuade skills. I want you to imagine him out there alone, and here you are holding out for cash. That's a nice guilt trap. What matters to you more than money or more is life? I only need to get to 4, so I'm probably going to select one of these green. We could be the only ones who could find him. Nobody else needs to know about this. I'm really tempted to do this, though.
I want him found. I do. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Wait, I thought he was patrolling somewhere on Mars, but he apparently he's on Venus. I mean, I wanted to go there anyway because, like,
keep it simple or keep to yourself.
Graveyard or something like that, as I recall. Well, I know what we're calling this character. Jackass.
Yes? What?
Fancy seeing you here.
Practice my persuade skill here if I
What's
still
up?
need to. Andromeda Kepler? You have, like, the best name of all time.
Oh, of course not.
I want to talk to you. I bet you're, like, recruitable named NPC. I just want to...
Hello, traveler. Will you join me for a while? You strike me as someone with an interesting story. Call it scholar's intuition.
A scholar, too. Outpost engineering, piloting, and anetronic fusion? Sure, let's
Meeting a
talk.
kindly stranger is always a blessing. What brings you to Sidonia?
I really like her already. I could just cut right to the point. May I ask you the same question?
I just finished a circuit of the Sol system. I've been studying Galileo lately, and I wanted to pay tribute to the planets that inspired him.
Oh, cool. I mean, okay,
Some other time, then.
I'm gonna remember you're here. And if someday I reach the point where I actually have crew needs, you're gonna be one of my first recruits.
Hey, careful around the equipment. Don't want to lose an arm or something.
Mars is ripe with resources, which means there's always going to be plenty of work. Take care of your shit. Could end up costing you otherwise.
There's nothing like fresh air filters, am I right?
Nothing like fresh air filters.
It's not easy coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and here.
Okay. Hello.
Well, I guess, you know, this is sort of designed to, like, you've seen New Atlantis. You saw the first main city that exists in this game. We're gonna just take you to this other city, let you dip your toe in, and then you're gonna get a bunch of quests just by walking around.
How are you?
So you'll realize there's a ton to do here. But we're really, like, as far as things go.
Talk to me if you reckon you can
Wait, did I have
hack
a
it as a
question to
bounty
talk to
hunter.
Waylon Parker?
You want to talk to me? Stay safe.
Oh, he's the one I was talking to outside. That's
Always
cool,
nice to
like,
kick back at the broken
yeah,
spear after a
doing
long
stuff
day.
here now. So you just dip your toe in, talk to a bartender, and then he points you to another planet in the name of the quest, the old neighborhood. But yeah, I'm all about going to Venus. I've been wanting to go to Venus since before I even landed on Mars because of that location there. Mars Mech Factory. Yeah, Venus. Now let's see. Is that really the only landing site on Venus? Because if that's where the quest is taking me, I almost went there on my own. like I almost said, screw Mars, I want to go there because that sounds so fucking cool. Pardon my language, I'm sorry, but like, let's do this from the mission menu so I can make sure I'm landing in the right place and not just get distracted by that place, even though I really desperately want to go there. Whoa, what just happened? Let's try that again. The old neighborhood? Set course. I guess it's just gonna, it just wants me to
Just give the
fly
word
to
and
orbit around Venus.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
I'm so immensely interested in their faction, though. I didn't know the main story was going to be intersecting with that interest of mine.
No other ship
You
readings
see
in
a
the
ship
area.
anywhere?
And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently.
Fair. Why are Varun Zealots out
No
here
idea.
near Venus?
They appear and attack people seemingly House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say.
I have a prediction that the Varun are, now that they've appeared this early in the main story, I think they're really integral to the whole story of this game. Like, I think they've been collecting artifacts also. I think the vision that we have when we touch them is related to what they refer to as the Great Serpent. I doubt they know where our vanguard is, I guess I'll say.
But I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next.
So we need to get to that beacon without being attacked. I'm opening fire. Those Zealots are a threat to the whole... No.
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Minimize ship system power to avoid detection. Systems like weapons and shields are easier to detect. For maximum stealth, power down all systems except 1 or 2 bars in your engines and stay as far away from enemy ships as you can. Get within 500 meters of the satellite beacon so that you can activate it. This is fun. This is like a different way to use the power management system that they put into the ships and everything, which I hadn't quite like seen the point of it yet. This is so interesting. Alright, I've cut my engine so that I don't accidentally drift into them. Let me save my game. Oh, I really kind of want to hail them, but I get the impression they're just going to behave like any other hostile faction if I get close and attack me. So, shield, grav, missiles, ballistics, lasers. We're aiming for this. Those are the Zealots over there. Alright. Oh, it's 5,000 away. Okay, well, maybe we'll do a little bit faster. Well, this is fun. So listen, here's my thinking. It's gonna take a long time.
Bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, becoming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
This is awesome. Let me just look at this quest real quick. I want to see exactly what it says. Examine the satellite. Optional. Use minimal power to avoid detection. Okay. So what I was gonna say is I'm gonna be more ballsy with my speed, since I just did a save. And I can just reload if it ends up being too much and take a more cautious approach, but now that I see we're gonna get some cool like flavor from the Varun ship during the approach, I'm just gonna let it run as is. We've already made it 1,000 meters closer, just another 4,000 to go. Shouldn't take too long. I'm trying to think if anyone in the game has mentioned yet how I could like seek out the Varun. I really, really, really want to get involved with them. I'm somewhat saddened at this point that I didn't pick that perk at the beginning of the game, where you like are part of the cult of the Great Serpent, because I feel like that might open up some very interesting possibilities, even with this quest. I see they've got like 3 ships in a little cluster over there. Uh-oh. This is a cutscene. To be clear, I didn't hit anything. We're still so far away from that satellite. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I take it back. That was not a cutscene. Apparently, if you're flying your ship and you just are not making any inputs on the controller for a while, it switches to that weird camera rotating cinematic view. Interesting. Well, we're at 2800. Progress is very slow, but steady enough. What was that they said again? Like the shrouding or something like that? There's definitely some stuff I'm interested in trying to see if I can get in touch with them. I feel like maybe I heard some chatter about them having like an embassy of sorts in New Atlantis, so that's something I might be able to check out at some point. I also think I saw a planet at some point that's like under control of that faction. So that might be worth checking out. And my third thought is to, you know, pilot my ship as far out into unknown space as I can. It's a weird looking satellite. Look, it's me. It's fun they have this neat little idle screen. Only less than 1,000 meters to go. Reducing my speed to 10. If it'll let me. Seems to insist on being an odd number. Oh, there we go. I got to 10. Last 400 meters. Last 200 meters. Getting ready to power down engines. 4, 3, 2, 1.
To all UC affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Staryard orbiting Earth's moon. Yeah, I know. The whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Interesting. I wonder why he was in need of emergency repairs in the first place. I'm going to do something stupid. I'm really curious about this faction, so I want to confirm that they're going to engage in hostilities immediately if I approach them. And when they do, if they do, I'm just going to reload the save that I just made and head to that scrapyard they want me to.
You shall be judged.
Yeah, they're just immediately started in on me.
Time for your judgment.
Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. We're gonna have to find another way to meet with them. Excuse me. Go to the Nova Galactic shipyard. Spacers, huh? I can handle some spacers.
There it is. Nova Galactic Staryard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their Staryard hasn't been running in forever. all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much.
Oh man, my mic was muted. I'm not sure how much of that you got, but when I saw that dialogue option pop up, I was so excited. I have wanted to know, like, the world building that's happened so far has been avoiding that subject, and it was driving me nuts. And I wanted to know the answer to that question. I was so nervous that she was just going to dodge the question or not know the answer or something. But so Earth lost its atmosphere. We kind of got a hint in that something we read recently about scientists predicting the demise of Earth and something. But they realized, like, in 50 years, Earth is going to be uninhabitable because of atmospheric loss, and that led to. I'm gonna replay that actually.
It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus.
Right.
Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface.
Yeah, like that one skyscraper.
Not much.
That's so interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how long my mic was muted. I wanted to see what would happen if I approached those cultists, which is why I flew near them, and I saved my game, flew near them, and then immediately loaded my game once they became hostile. They had some serious firepower too. They probably by design, they would have messed me up if I tried to shoot them out of the sky. This is funny. Forget about finding the artifact. I want to walk on the moon. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad that she humored me with the answer to this question, because, man. I'm not going to say this. It's hilarious, but let's see if Vanguard Moira is in that ship Staryard. Like, obviously, that's why we
Keep your
came
weapons
here.
ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Most star stations and ships can be docked with, allowing you to board them. You will need to select the ship in your HUD and then fly close enough to it so that the dock prompt appears. Why do I feel like I'm playing a tutorial mission? Like, I've gotten a lot of these, like, pop-ups about things I'm warning things, like, about, like, I didn't know about, like, making your ship harder to detect by powering down your systems and stuff. Like, this is cool stuff to know, but it feels kind of silly. Like, I'm like 35, maybe almost 40 hours into this game at this point, and for them to be like, oh, just so you know, you can dock with star stations and ships. Like, yeah, I figured that out a long time ago, the hard way. Okay. Hill? Oh, nobody home, I guess. We should get the dock prompt as soon as we're 500 meters away, just like with the satellite. find any clues about Mora. Okay, let's board. Probably in for a firefight with spacers. Oh, jeez.
Captain, greetings.
Well, there's a dead spacer right out the gate. What's up, Vasco?
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse.
How can I be of service,
It's
Captain?
not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello.
Maybe Mora was
This
the one
won't be
that
your
came in and
last
said hello.
encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet.
Good day, Captain.
Countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Vasco, I'm gonna need you to shut up. I'm getting main story dialogue over here. Like, no one's talking to you, bro. It's really rude.
Hi. Please
Go
disregard.
away.
I attempted an informal greeting,
Oh, I'm
but I
disregarding
am
everything you got to say right now.
dissatisfied with the results.
Being a little rude. Yes, Digipick. Don't mind if I frickin' do. Love me some Digipick. Oh, well. It gave me a Digipick because I was gonna immediately need a Digipick. That's, of course, why not? Why would it? Why would it ever let me have a net gain of Digipicks? Because that's just silliness. We got another dead spacer. Whoops. Another cap. I probably should save before I touch this, but it'll be fine. Right now. This one? No. So only these 2 ones fit on the... Wait. Wait, what? How though? Does this fit here? No, it doesn't. Oh my god, this is one of those impossible walks too. I really am gonna regret not saving. Because look at this, look. This is blue, this is blue. But the reason they're both blue is because they're the same. Oh no, you know what, actually? I do see how this works. Uh-oh. I think I might have just... Yeah, let's undo that. That was a boo-boo.
Where did you learn to pick 'em? You know what, on second thought, I don't want to know.
I love how she has witty remarks every time I walk pick something. Wow, I guess the spacers really haven't searched this place very well, considering there's just some threads like lying around. Several creds just lying around. Or I guess the spacers don't know how to walk pick very well. Ooh. Oh, it's just a rip shank. A lot less exciting than I am. How am I already encumbered? Crap is that? Well, I'm almost certainly within range of the ship to drop things off there, so let me take care of that real quick. Ship, cargo hold, inventory. What is weighing me down? That actually weighs something? That's annoying. Let's store all the resources. Guess I'll store this stuff for now. This. Oh, I never put away this stuff after I put on this Mark 1. Oops. Rip shank, instigating rip shank. Modified arc welder. A pacifier without unlickable buffs. No thanks. Urban Eagle is kind of cool. I think this is like a retro pistol, but all it makes me think of is like Urban Eagle Outfitters. Alright, that should have me in good shape with weight. Oh, that was just like the staging area. Now we're in the space station proper. Sure to encounter a bunch of spacers in here. Let's try being stealthy for a minute at least. Although her laser sight's not really helping with that. Wow. So the guy we're looking through just tear through this place, killing a bunch of spacers, looking for parts for his ship in a desperate search for something to repair it with.
Something's out there.
Wait, that's not a spacer, it's a clip thing. Interesting. So maybe they're the ones who kill all the spacers.
That was an ecliptic mercenary. What are they doing here? Scavenging a star yard is a bit low end for them.
Or are the ecliptic people mercs? Never really understood this faction.
I'm going to end you!
Whoa, lady. What the hell did you just do?
Find anything useful?
She yelled, I'm gonna end you, and then something exploded behind me and damaged her. No? Wait, did that not kill that guy? Oh, I saw that.
Bring it on! Oh, where did they go?
There's good food in here.
Cowards.
Did you win the battle while I was looting everything? Good for you, girl. Don't mind me, just loot goblining up this place. Wait, did I already check this part? No. Yes? Love me some onions. Wondering what they put in the bread and stuff in the future. Like, apparently this place has been abandoned forever. That tomato should be rotten as heck at this point. See, when the bar fills up like that, it's not because there are necessarily enemies nearby, but more so because you're moving too fast. Kind of like oxygen depletes when you run. Ooh. There's some living spaces here. Trying to loot here.
Show me what you
You okay out there? Okay. No! That's so annoying. Alright, I'm gonna have a real thorough look around this room for a digipick. But if I don't find one, I may honestly, like, leave this mission and go on another digipick quest before I come back here. This is like a main story location. Like, I want to be opening all the locks here. Maybe that's a silly sentiment, but this is me already heading back towards the entrance because I don't think I'm going to find a digipick just laying around here. It must be really hard to spot because I'm actually surprised that I'm not finding them at a good enough rate that I don't need to buy them. What's the way out of here again? Yeah, I'm encumbered anyway, so I mean...
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Oh, shut up, lady. I need all the loot. Exits that way, huh? So the question becomes...
Hello,
is she
Captain.
Hi, Vasco. Is she gonna have a problem with me trying to leave? Guess not. Alright, I'm gonna save here. I think I'll end the video here.
My captain.
Did that save? I couldn't tell. Alright. I'm gonna end the video here. And when I come back, I'm gonna go on a quest for Digipix again. And then we'll pick up where we left off at this abandoned space station. And the search for this missing member of the Vanguard. To see if he really does have an artifact. I have a feeling with all the trouble he seems to be getting into that by the time we find him, he's gonna be like, yeah. Is he talking in his sleep over here? I have a feeling that by the time we find him, he won't have it in his possession anymore. He's just gonna tell us like, oh, such and such took it, and we'll have to like track them down. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a fantastic day.